All right. So nice. So sets, we need to remember a few things about sets, right? I am going to give you one here, and I want you to draw the Venn diagram. And then we'll go into some calculations and sets, right? We didn't do any calculations last week. We just learned about notation and shading and things, right? So, let's say I gave you a universal set, and let's use numbers. Let's use numbers 1 to 20. And I give you a next set A. Let's use odd numbers. Odd numbers 1 to 20. And B, I would like to use multiples of 5 between 1 and 20. So I would like you to take your time, see what you remember, and draw a nice Venn diagram for me. Please make sure to intersect first before you do anything, right? Right, those who are new, I'll show you how to do it just now, right? Right, you should probably list out these first, right? List out the odd numbers and then check and make sure that they have things in common. So only if they have things in common, then I should have done this, right? But I kind of know that they should have things in common. Right, so odd numbers here is what? 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 9. That's okay? Right? Multiples of 5. 5, 10, 15, 20. Do they have any in common? Do they have any in common? Yep, they have 5 in common and they have 15. So where will 5 and 15 go? In the intersection, right? 5, 15. Everybody okay with that? What about here? Here is everything else that belongs to the set, but not in the intersection. So that'll be 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19. That's okay? That's the complete set for A. B has what? 10 and 20. Right now, I'm gonna finish. We had to put all the even numbers, right? All the even numbers. So that'll be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 here already. 12, 14, 16, 18. Okay? That is your completed Venn diagram. Right? Just do me a favor. List out these, please. List out these. List out those there. Right. So what is this again? A intersect B complement is what? A only. Remember that? So A only, I just put any word in here for those who knew. A only is 1, 3, 7, 9, 11, 13, 17, 19. I'll leave out any. Remember, 5 and 15 doesn't belong to this. This is A only. This one here is B only. So that's only 10 and 20. And this is what? Everything where? Outside, right? Everything outside. So that will be all these numbers here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 12, 14, 16, 18. Those who knew, there's a video on this from last week, right? Right. So this is how we list out. This is how we list out sets. Are you okay with that? Right? These are how we list out all the elements. But sometimes what you will get, right? Sometimes what you will get is this. They will tell you, well, the number in A is how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The number in A is 10. The number in B, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Right? Sometimes they will give you the number, not the elements, but the total number of elements. That's okay? Sometimes they will give you the total number of elements and ask you to Google how to come things in it. Right? They might also tell you that the number in A union B, how much is that? A union B is how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So they might give you numbers like this and ask you to figure out everything else. Right? And then they will tell you the number in the universal set is how much? How much is that? 20, right? All right. So nice. Suppose I gave you these things, but I didn't give you anything here. Right? I didn't give you anything here. And I asked you to complete the Venn diagram. Right? So I might give you something like this. Right? And I would say, well, Anya, can you tell me the number in A intersect B? Right? We obviously seen the answer there is what? 2. We've seen the answer 2, right? But we need to figure out how to do it if we do have all of this and we just have this. Right? Here what here's 2. So in a question like this, and I'm using this as an example, right? We know what the answer is, right? Correct? So we start in here. We know the number in the universal set is 20. Right, so what is here? So the number in A intersect B is what we're trying to find. So we don't know this. Let's call it X. That's okay? What do we know? We know the number in A is 10, right? So where do I write 10? Do I write 10 here? Do I write 10 here? No. Now, because this whole thing is how much? This whole thing is 10, right? So I should ideally write 10 minus some whatever here. Correct? Watch it and see. This whole element has 10 elements. Right? So the number of elements in A only will be minus of this sum total. That's okay? There we are. Yeah. What will go here? Here's A, by the way, and here's B. What will go here? What will go here? 4 minus X. Right? Now we need a way to find X. Right? By the way, how much outside here? A union B is 12. So how much outside here? 8. And if everything inside here, and here is 12, and the total is 20, then how much is outside here? 8 elements, right? And 30. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's okay? Right. But I need to figure out X. We know what the answer is, but how to get it? Anybody? We know what the answer is. What to do? Add up. Add up what? This, and this, and make it equal to 12. See that? So this plus this is 12. And how did I get union? And I add up here, and here to get union. Yeah. So if I add up here, and here, I'll get 12. All okay with that? So how do I find intersect? Right? How do I get intersect? Well, I am going to say that the number in A union B is equal to the number in A plus the number in B minus the number in A intersect B. That's a general formula you can learn. Right? But I am using, what am I using there? I am saying that 12 is equal to here, which is 10 minus X, plus here, which is X, plus here, which is 4 minus X. Right? This is what we call A. This is A only. This is A intersect B, and this is B only. All right. So we'll end up with 12 is equal to 10 minus and a plus will cancel off. plus 4 minus x. So 12 is 14 minus x. Trying to solve for x, right? So I'll bring x on this side and I carry across 12. So I get 2. X is 2. Oh, this formula is saying the same thing. But I wanted to show you this. This plus this is 12. You understand that? Right. So I want to show you now what the formula will give you. The formula will give you this. What's the number in A union B? 12. What's the number in A? No, the whole number in A. 10. And what's the whole number in B? 12 is equal to 14 minus x. X is equal to 14 minus 12, which is 2. Right? Same thing. Same thing, but I want to understand this as well as this. All right, copy that down. Copy that down and let's see if we could do one, right? So sometimes they give you numbers in the set. That's when we use this formula method. But if they give you all the elements, then you're doing this method here. All right? Let's do a few until we catch it, right? Right, so one thing I want to remind you that you're not going to see these questions in paper 2 anymore, right? But you'll see them in multiple choice. I want to make sure you can do it. Regardless of anyone you get, you can do it. All right, let's try this one here. This is 2008, right? Let's remember those, writing number. It's important that we understand the notation, right? So let's see what you got, right? What they want to list the members, so I'm using the brackets. G intersect H is 12 and 20. Next one, they want G intersect H complement, so it's these numbers here, right? That's G only. So G only will be 4, 8, 16, and 20. Right? That's G only. What's the value of G union H? Count all the elements. Count all the elements. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Number of elements, 9. Everybody okay with that? Yes, sir. Universal set in words now. It looks like even numbers between 1 and 30. Right? But the white in words, right? Right? They want even numbers, right? From 1 till 30. That's okay? Or you can say multiples of 2 from 1 to that can work as well, right? And what is the set H? H is multiples of 6. H is multiples of 6. Right? Again, you have to tell them from 1 till 30. So again, please remember that in the middle is intersection. Here is G only, here is H only, here is not in G or H. So let's try this one here. Take your time here. All right, let's check the diagram out. So outside here is the number in the universal set, which is 9. 54 students study physical education, 42 music, and X. 6 is leader. So where's 6 going? Outside, right? Here's 6. X going where? In the middle, nice. So therefore, here is what? Here will be 54 minus X. Correct? Yeah. What going here now? 42 minus X. All right, nice, right. So, how we going to find X? Did the question give us union? Nah. It just gave us total. Could we figure out union? What is union? In order for us to get the union, P union M, all we have to do is take the universal and minus complement of the union. Right? So it means that there are 84 people in the union. Okay, so what do we have? We have 84. I'm using the formula now, right? 84. The number in physical education is 54. Number in music is 42. And then minus an x. X is equal to what? 96 minus 84. And that is 12. Right, next one. Next one is 2009. Right, put in all the values. Be careful with the word in there. So 15 is survey, right? So the number in the universal set is 50. X own both, 23 own cellular phone, so that's 23 minus X. And digital cameras will be 18 minus X. And 2X on the outside. That's okay? In this question, what is the union? The union will be C union D. The number will be 50 minus 2X. Right? Because we do have a number here, so how do you use that? So what does 50 minus 2x give you? Well, 50 minus 2x is this plus this plus this. Correct? Using the formula, right? Or we do it in nice little thing. I just want to write it underneath. The formula is A union B, which is 50 minus 2x is equal to the number in C. The number in C is 23. The number in D, 18. And you're minusing the intersection. And yeah, trouble? You agree that this is union? Yeah? You agree that this is C? You agree that this is D? And you agree that this is intersection? Right? Take a go. Right? We had to work it out now. So I'm going to the corner here. I'm bringing all the x's on one side. Minus 2x plus x is equal to 23 plus 18. That's 41 minus 50. So I am getting minus x is minus 9 or x is 9. So the answer is x is 9. Right? It have different ways you could approach it. And next way that you can do it is like this. You can add up this, and this, and that'll be equal to 50. And then do the algebra properly. Bring your like terms together. Anyone will give it the same answer.